Hello, it's me, Oscar from Marijuana Garden.
We've all seen the highlight reels. A rocket launches, delivers its payload, flips around and lands perfectly. It looks like a miracle of cost savings. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Reusable rockets are not automatically cheap, and for many, they can be more expensive. Every flight means wear and tear. Engines, seals, heat shielding, landing legs, all need deep inspection and replacement. Sometimes it's like rebuilding a rocket each time. Every flight means wear and tear. Engines, seals, heat shielding, landing legs, all need deep inspection and replacement. Sometimes it's like rebuilding a rocket each time. Those beautiful drone ship landings, they come with ships, crews, fuel, tracking equipment, cranes, port fees, and transport back to the factory. Each recovery mission can cost several $1 million on its own. While the rocket is being recovered, inspected, and refurbished, it's not flying. And, that downtime costs money because fixed expenses like staff and facilities keep running even if the rocket just sits idle. Extra hardware and landing fuel mean less payload. A reusable Falcon 9 can carry up to 40% less mass compared to expendable mode, so yeah, that means fewer paying customers per flight. Even so-called reusable rockets still throw away their upper stage, which is packed with high-value hardware. Honestly, that's like reusing the bus chassis but throwing away the engine after every trip. Falcon 9 first stages are reused up to 15 times, which is honestly pretty impressive. But, SpaceX still spends weeks and millions refurbishing each one. Falcon 9 first stages are reused up to 15 times. Impressive, but SpaceX still spends weeks and millions refurbishing each one. NASA's shuttle was reusable, yet it actually cost more per launch, around $1.5 billion, than expendables of its era, mostly because of the refurbishment time and all the manpower needed. Industry insiders estimate that recovery operations and refurbishment can actually eat over half of the so-called savings that reusability promises. Not entirely. SpaceX's profitability today really comes from launch volume and Starlink, not just reuse. Reuse helps them dominate the market because they launch so often, not simply because the rockets are cheaper per flight. For a company launching only a few times a year, well, reuse would likely cost more than just throwing rockets away. Dozens of launches per year. Dozens of launches per year. So here's the thing, there's a very quick turnaround involved here. We're talking weeks, not months. And it only requires minimal refurbishment. There is a small payload penalty, but honestly, it's not too significant. So, there's high trust from customers and insurers. Bottom line is, it's really a balancing act. Without high launch rates, minimal downtime, and, honestly, extremely efficient recovery and refurbishment, reusable rockets can actually end up being more expensive than expendables. What's your take? Is the industry maybe overselling the cheap part of reusability?